What's up, you guys? It's PhiDX trying a brand new video idea right now on the fly. Got coerced into doing it by stream. I'm lying. I came up with the idea. We're in a tournament right now. The score is 0-0. This is my first match. This is my opponent's second match. And I'm going to try to talk about how I approach playing pools matches in the early rounds of tournament. So in my opinion here, it's impossible to know what your opponent is going to be like. It's not like top 8 where the players have seen how they play with each other, and they've gotten even like practice or multiple sets against each other. This is, in most tournament settings, for most players, you're going to be seeing your opponent for the first time, right? So what that means is you don't want to try to play a game where you make all the reads on what they're going to do, you try to download their patterns. All of that is not worth it. What you want to do is run your game plan, okay? Your game plan, you should know how you want to win the game, right? Obviously. And then pay attention to where it works and where it doesn't. But keep it in the context of your game plan. You don't need to think about it as, my opponent did X, so I need to do Y. My opponent did A, so I need to do B. No, you're just going to do A, and wherever A doesn't work, you're going to switch to B. Okay, so in my case, I'm just doing my basic pokes, a lot of backdashes, because that's what I like to do, swinging my sword, and I'm going to wait to see if he even answers it. I'm not going to consider that, oh, but Bob has this perfect counter to this move in this situation. No, I'm just going to do my moves and see what happens, and make the adjustment if it's necessary later. Look, he mashed into my 2-2 forward 2. Did I have a solid read there? No, I just did it. Okay, first to 2 is so volatile, so fast. You just pick a move and go, right? And that doesn't mean mash like an idiot, right? Like, don't kill yourself, but don't deliberate over making the right or wrong choice. Okay, so I'm up 2 rounds right now. What I'm doing is working. I'm not even second guessing it. He's got to prove to me that he can answer it. Why? The worst thing you can do, and I've used to do this all the time, was change my strategy because I won 2 rounds with it. Surely he'll adapt, right? But you don't know if he's going to adapt. Maybe he's not even paying attention to what you're doing. Maybe he's just trying to run his game plan, right? Like, do you think he blocked that on purpose? He didn't punish what I was doing, so maybe not. So I don't got to be afraid that he blocked it, really. Delay up forward 1 there. No dice. So I'm just going to run back 2. I'm going to run my strings. Okay. Yep, block the slide just because I thought it would be a slide. The slide would have killed me. I'm going to block it. Keep it very, very simple. We're up 1-0 right now. I'm going to hit rematch. Update the score right here. And I guess, yeah, I'll add this on my notes. Like, keep it simple. Don't adjust before it's necessary, right? And, yeah, I mean, those are the 2 things. Keep it simple, right? Why am I trying to type more? We won the first game, up 3-0, and as we're selecting the next stage, there's also a lot of room here to overthink, right? Like, oh, is he going to counterpick me to this stage? Do I have to worry about this? If you were winning the first game, don't overthink it, okay? Like, for me personally, I am prone to thinking my way out of nerves, which is not the right answer most of the time. So if I'm in a situation where I won and I don't really know why, like my plan just worked, I'm just going to breathe in and out while waiting for the stage to load, because Tekken 7's load times are ridiculous. Okay, so we're breathing in and out. I'm going to run my plan. I have no reason to believe it didn't work. Okay? Just doing my PhiDX thing. I got hit. No big deal. Right? My game plan. I'm not really thinking about everything too much. And yes, I'm playing Noctis, so there's a bit of a benefit there, right? But it's important. It's very, very important. Now, if I'm playing a later opponent with, like, that's super high level, or someone who I've had a lot of sets with, like, say if I fight Shadow 20Z, or if I fight Knee, right? We've played before. So I gotta consider that they might know some of my habits. They might have trained against my character and my playstyle. But Uwe Stacks, who we have played before, actually, but I don't think he's studying my gameplay. And I can tell, kind of by the way he chooses to answer my situations. He tried to hell sweep me. Okay, I got hit out of -9. So if I got hit, I just gotta hold back better, right? That was a -9 move, should have been safe. The worst thing I could do is overthink it. Pretty sure that punish was wrong, and I was thinking about how my punish was wrong, so I got hit by the next move. Just keep moving to the next situation. This is a great live demonstration. Into the mind of an overthinker. So the mids aren't working, right? So I'm just gonna sprinkle in some more lows. Doesn't have to be every time. Oh wow, countered it. Demo Man kills? Nope, it flipped over. If he does the rage drive, I'm gonna do armor. Never mind, it was too late. I have to duck the slide here. Ooh, sidestep right, down forward one with my DLC movement. That was fire. And yeah, so my commentary might not be really in-depth or analytical, but that's because when you're playing in tournament, it's not time to be analytical. That's when you look at the tapes. That's when you're in practice mode. Right now, we're just flowing. Flow state with whatever I think is right, adjust if I end up being wrong. No time to deliberate, no time to doubt. What the fuck? Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Okay, he challenged on my 0, so maybe I can capitalize on that. Late on the punish. Counter hits. Simple combo. Keep it easy. Easy combo. Keep it simple. All right, we're up 2-1. Not overthinking. Not changing my plan. Just doing my thing. Poking on the same timings. Trying to keep it a little ambiguous, right? Putting out my counter hit attempt when I feel like it. Okay. His ducks are not effective, so I'm just going to keep doing it. Counter hit worked. Sweet. Drop the combo. Counter hit again. American reset. I got one situation here. I'm going to go low. He blocked it. I'm going to go low again. Okay. There we go. 2-0 for me. And yes, given there is a bit of a level difference here. I have more rank. I have more tournament experience. But that's how I approach early pools matches. And that's how I believe most people should approach it too. I have lost so many matches in my pools. Once I hit like this high level, right? Like I had taken names. Taken games off of the like really good players in the world. And I still remember a tournament where I was at Combo Breaker 2023 and I went into losers in my pool, losing to a wild Kazumi player who was doing fly stance and all of this other nonsense. And it's because I was trying to answer every little thing. I wasn't running my game plan. I was too afraid to go low. And the worst thing is to go out to in a tournament because you were too afraid to do what you needed to do, what you planned to do, what you trained to do. Okay? Like, it felt worse. Like, I used to do so many online tournaments and I would lose. It'd be like, whatever. It felt way worse spending like $1,000 to go to a major and then sitting in my hotel room thinking about, I didn't even play my game. I just was too afraid. So don't be like me. Don't be afraid. Run your game. It's better to go out swinging. Not literally. Like, if your game plan on your character is backdash, like backdash, right? But it's better to go out swinging than go out doubting, right? You'll feel better about it. You'll learn more from it because doing something incorrectly, I believe, will teach you more than doing nothing and having no like experience to reflect on, right? So I know I talk a lot about doing nothing in Tekken and like things like that, but when you're in a tournament, all of the theory is out the window, right? You're supposed to do all this theory work all before you hit the lab, you hit ranked, practice mode, sets, local tournaments. This is all your training, right? When you show up at that major, you lock in and you just beat the shit out of them. Yeah, Joey Fury says, man, don't have to answer everything they do is so huge. People let their opponent get away with one thing and then have a mental breakdown. And that's real. I literally have done that multiple times. I can't believe he did the laser on me with Devil Jin. I got hit by that. Oh, now he's sweeping me. You know, like memory of a goldfish, right? To a point. Like, you kind of want to keep in your mind that they're going to be a crazy player, but you don't want to let that one moment bog down your entire game plan, your, you know, the stuff you set out to do. That's really important. That's really important. And you're hearing it from TWT finalist Joey Fury, okay? That's how you know I'm not making this up. These dudes agree with me. That's how you know. Oh, you guys can't see the chat. Let me flip over here. Let me flip to this. Wow, you can't even see it there. All right. I have to back up what I'm saying. Hang on. Promise I'm not making this up. Twitch.tv PhiDX chat. Oh my god, the chat won't load. Oh, wait, no, here we go. Look at that. See, he said it. I did not make that up. What's crazy is when you go back and watch matches and seeing the rounds where you were like, I can't believe I let them get away with that. Then you win that round anyway. Yeah. Or there are moments I've had where I get the first, like consider it from the opposite side. There are moments where I get the first whiff punish. I get the first launch of the match, of the round, and I put them at half HP. And somehow I lose. It's like, what? like if you flip the situation, your opponent, if they don't panic and you have a huge lead, could easily come back as well. So why isn't that the same for you, right? If you're the one that got hit by some nonsense in the beginning, why can't you be the one to bring it back, right? You got to play the whole 60 seconds. Joey Fury feeding me a cue card. This is like You know what this feels like? Oh, you can see the chat in the bottom left there. So I'll put up the bracket here. This is the tournament we're in. Joey Fury feeding me a cue card. The game line. Definitely something I need to keep in the forefront of my mind. Sometimes I'll be mid-set, get hit with something, or mess up. Now I'm training mode in my head. Yes, yes. Tournament is not the time to go into full problem-solving mode. Tournament is the time to go, right? Joey, line. If you got no more lines, I can end the video. But yeah, I think this topic is really valuable. Like, I've struggled with this so much, even having played the game for 2 years in tournament. Like, I make these mistakes to this day, right? So it's a constant reminder. I take notes not to make these mistakes, and I still make these mistakes, okay? So this is a real struggle, and this is really hard for people. But hopefully, if you made it this far through the video, you can do as I say, not as I do. If Joey Fury says one more good thing in chat, I'm going to be so pissed. All right. Thanks again, everybody. I'll catch you in the next video. We're going to do a lot more TWT review leading up into the finals. So look forward to that, please. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace out.